7:07. And the date is October 14th. Roll call, Rosario Navarro,
Lourdes Corvo.
Nancy Rogers.
Lori Kaplan. Maria Borges.
Sara Suarez.
Jacqueline Lavita.
Omaida Bombas.
Pedro Fiallo.
and Jerry's here, but not here.
So
She doesn't come.
Well, we can call her, she said.
No, I don't.
Okay.
So.
While you guys are on the roll call, I'm checking in with the town clerk's office. So as you guys know, Dottie has already been appointed.
Right.
She told me that if you want, she's in council chambers and you can go, she has the statement ready for you if you want to just be sworn in already. So with Dottie sworn in, you do need, it's 18 members.
So we.
Okay.
Oh, wait, so you're still good.
You're still good, we're still good.
Still good.
You in or you out?
Still good because the one
Well,
that,
it doesn't, that has nothing to do.
Oh,
I'm
just
just
get
checking for
it.
you guys.
no, I'm for quorum.
Yeah,
Where do I go upstairs?
no, he's in council chamber. Huh?
It's the,
At the end, at the end. At the end?
you right?
Yeah, the big one, right?
The big
The big
The
thing,
main, the main rules, right?
is that the main one?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the main rule. Everything.
You wanna wait or you wanna?
No, go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So just have Geraldine come.
What?
Just have Geraldine come. You guys need to.
And why is she over there? I don't understand.
Oh, because her other committee is making a report. She probably wants to be with that.
Can you come over?
It's fine, you just won't be able to vote on anything. While they're
But
on,
I don't think there's any, well, we can do additions, corrections and deletions.
right? That takes a vote.
Public comment.
Well, if there's something, okay, I'll do public.
Are there any public comments?
Any public comment?
I don't have any.
I do.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. It's come to my attention through other community members that someone is contacting community members and telling them that we're not having a bingo on the 25th and that the event on the 25th is canceled.
Can we just save that
I think I would like that to come up.
later?
Yeah,
Under bingo?
Under bingo.
we'll bring it under
Under
bingo,
bingo.
because I want everybody to hear.
Is that Friday?
Okay, so yeah.
Thank you.
Well, there went that, so.
Presentation, there's no presentation?
No.
No.
Me.
Treasure report, done.
So, I don't.
Yeah, I don't have the report for you guys here
Report.
because the
Yeah.
fiscal year just started.
Okay.
So as of right now, there has been nothing.
Okay,
spent.
this is a great.
So
Um,
but just, I'm assuming I'm acting secretary.
No, not because Plana's not here. Yes, you are.
I just,
You've been away for a while. You need to work a little bit. You need to work.
I'll make a motion to put Lourdes in.
No, we don't need to make.
No, you have to vote.
But just, guys, okay, just so you guys know, treasure report, just so you know, we're starting the new fiscal year. You guys have the same amount of money as last year was allocated for this, so.
My
Sorry.
comment, I don't know if I can do it because I don't care. I don't know if we need to vote on it though.
Are we on
What
public
is it?
comment?
We're in
we are.
number,
We're in the comment from the.
we're number 6 or 7.
We're gonna go back to her comment. Okay, my comment is that, I have 3 things. One, that I heard that Dave Oliver was ill. Or fell, or something happened to him, and then he had surgery. Somebody, Alexandria called me, told me that maybe we should write a note to him, or call him, or go by his house, because he's really always been with the
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
And we should. do that.
Absolutely.
So I don't know if we need to, and she wants to.
Can we
be-
get it? Can we get it?
We can get a card if you want, all signed.
We
Can
can
we
get
get
a
a
card.
card and,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
sign?
That's not
Or that
necessarily a
might take too
committee.
long to do.
You guys can do that on your own, because that's not necessarily a committee.
We'll do that.
You know
We'll
what I
get
mean?
together through the chat and maybe we'll pick a day. We'll get together somewhere and have a card and send it to him.
so question. I don't know where he lives to be able to.
No, but we
to
can
buy-
Yeah, he lives-
No, because you had said if somebody wants. to
Yeah, we can do
buy,
that. We can do
Like
that.
if he needs something,
He has
I'll-
a name because
I'll-
somebody
I'll-
showed him.
I'm sure has it on record.
Yeah.
I have
he's
whatever he
lived in the same
provided.
place.
when-
Okay, well, we don't
He-
want to put
he's
it
lived in
on.
the same
He
place.
fell and I think he broke some, whatever. So, but he does have an aide and people have seen him at the gym. So he is.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, he's
That's
around,
okay.
but he did fall and we should. do
No,
something.
no,
Okay,
absolutely.
so that's one.
Was
Okay.
it at one of his baseball games?
we can go to a baseball game. He
No,
mentioned-
that, no.
No,
wasn't.
no.
Trimming a tree, I heard. And then, a branch fell on him and broke his arms.
There you go.
Arms,
Wow.
both of them?
Yeah.
Something like that. It was pretty big. He had surgery.
Wow.
Big-
Fractures
Something
on
big.
both his arms.
That is a big thing.
So, yeah, pues de tela, that, you know, so I do want to do that, and so we'll call each other on the chat, and then we'll get together about the card, okay? That's
Okay.
fine. Second, bingo. Somebody said at, one of the budget meetings that the best bingo our people have had, they had it at here, at Town Hall. I don't wanna say the person, if they were there, they knew. We cannot have bingos at Town Hall because we don't fit. It would have to be an emergency, or it would have to be something that we cannot do. So I want to, that we might have to pass.
Yeah, I guess just to give you guys a little bit of feedback in terms of, we have done bingos, the Elderly Affairs Committee has done bingos in Town Hall before, but I know some of you are new, so I'd like to fill you in on some details regarding that. We've done that at least in the last 3 years. The only reason we've done them in Town Hall is during the summer,
Right?
because
Space.
we're limited in community centers and the kids take up the summer camp. And then the committee has decided, no, we want to continue having them even during the summer. And when we do have them, what is unfortunate that has to happen is because it's it's a much smaller space, we have to limit it. When you guys have it at Roberto Alonso, I know most of you go, it's about we can fit 130 seniors in there easily.
Here.
When we're here, we have to limit it to about half of that.
I think it's like 70 is the max.
And then we only
Yeah,
really. do
and even
Miami.
that,
That's the maximum amount
and
of
that is
people that is.
tight.
Yes, that's why
Very,
I'm saying
very
it's the
tight.
maximum allowed individuals in there per.
Because there's
fire
tables
code.
and it takes up.
No, but it's per fire code, I think it's.
No, I think you're allowed to actually have more. The problem is there's tables and they have their walkers and stuff. It just-
Especially round tables, they could use.
So we can, that's always an option as a backup, you know, if you guys ever need it, it's an emergency situation
that's
in
what I
the
wanna-
summer.
I wanna
But, I do want you guys to be aware of that. That means that when we do it here, what you guys have done is you've limited to only Miami Lakes seniors. So
I only would not.
there's a lot of seniors that go to the other one that can't get in here. And it does, it's unfortunate because they're used to going, so now it's like, why can't I come this month?
No, it's not because of that. And the thing is that we don't fit, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The
No, but when we have to turn away
Okay.
non-Miami Lakes,
So
right?
I want to, which I don't know if we have to vote on it or not vote on it. I want our bingos to always try to be, or always will be at Roberto Alonso unless there's an emergency or something else.
I would suggest you guys would just take a vote so you're ready for the next year. And if I may, I've already reserved some dates for next year for the entire calendar year, just to kind of have it booked out. I have those on hold. It's not official until you guys tell me, yes, this is what we want to continue forward with, but we can. I can tell you what we did this summer that just ended is that we stopped only for July. So the June one, we just moved it up like to the beginning of June
Right.
before the kids are out. And then the August one, we pushed it to the end of August when the kids are back. So they're still able to get the June and the August. The only one they're missing truly is the July one.
Okay, so I make a motion to have all our
Well,
vehicles.
we don't have the vote right now.
No, okay, I think we do, because. Dottie's
she
not
doesn't
present
count.
And she's not sworn in.
Well, no, now she's been sworn.
They just told you she was sworn. in.
Yeah,
Okay, well, there's
And
some-
but that's fine. She's fine, so we'll have the vote.
Yeah.
Okay, then I can raise them.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
And then we'll go.
So then you'll do
One.
the vote,
It's right here.
okay.
Yeah, but I want her to hear the motion so everybody knows what they're voting.
Right.
Here.
Yeah, but with the local IP, we have 110 people.
We can fit up to 130 in.
Can I say, I do think that there, was a problem about that bingo, that too many people in the community thought that that was an elderly affairs
And it wasn't,
sponsored event,
and it wasn't,
and it wasn't.
it wasn't.
Part of the problem that I have heard back from people is, wow, that bingo gives so much better prizes than the elderly affair bingo does. And I have to keep telling people, that was not an elderly
Yeah.
affair event. There may have been people from elderly affairs there, but that was not an event that was sanctioned by us.
Right.
And that created a lot of confusion, and I think it's gonna create some animosity in the community.
Well, as long as they realize that it wasn't whatever, but it
This-
was.
Let's just clarify, this is the bingo that Tony Fernandez had,
Yes,
correct?
exactly. This was,
That
right,
a
so we're
lot
gonna,
of people were confused and thought that it was an elderly affairs bingo,
but
and
it
it
was.
wasn't.
it
And he was campaigning.
Be careful, but it sort of
Wait.
was, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes,
I
exactly.
mean,
So we're gonna vote that our bingos are going, hey, our bingos are going to be as far as we can do them at Roberto Alonso. The only time that we're gonna do a bingo here is if there's an emergency. Okay?
right, so I think,
Oh, here, let me read the dates for you, just so, and again, I'm happy to share them with you guys via email, but just so you guys know, I guess, what you're voting.
Okay.
You have all the information.
Yes, here.
Do you guys have extra?
is there not?
Big fan of my hair.
Not here, here you go.
Excuse me, can I ask a question? That event by that person,
Mhm.
was it something that had to be in any way connected with town hall and permission to use the building? It was just
I don't
totally
know, it had nothing to
separate.
do with us.
Because he's a,
All right, but I understand what the purpose of it was.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if it was, let's say, Flanagan's, they still open, wanting to have an event over there and do a bingo,
Right.
conflict and make it look like we had something to do with it. In that
No,
particular
it wouldn't have.
case.
It wouldn't have. It would have been perfect. If they would have done it at a park, it would have been perfect.
No, 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 no,
She's
no,
talking
no,
at
but she's
I'm
asking
talking about,
requesting authorization to use the space. Like if they.
Oh,
can-
he had authority, I'm sure he has, but they didn't just show up.
That's not what she.
that's not what I'm asking.
Okay, ask again, I'm sorry.
So, to avoid this problem, let's start from there. To avoid the problem,
Mhm.
perhaps whoever has to be contacted to rent that building, for whatever purpose.
This building, he did it here.
I thought the confusion was at Royal
No,
Oaks.
he
So
did
it was a
here.
bingo here. No wonder why I was even more confused.
Yes, the bingo was here,
The town was
but the people
involved.
that were invited thought that it was our.
I can understand that. It was a town building.
Yeah, so to provide you feedback, we can't do anything about that
No.
because as you guys
Right.
know, he is a sitting elected official. And any elected official,
Can
any
you
of your
understand?
council members can, no, but I'm just letting you know. So it's not like we would know that there's no authorization. They are an elected official. And if they want to host an event for their constituents, they may do so. That's all that
If
happens.
he would have done it outside at the park or at the Flanagan's, there wouldn't have been that issue. Because then that person could have said, even vote for me. It could have gone that way, but it didn't go that way. And the people that got called assumed they were asking me if there was a bingo, but there was no bingo from us.
And I think what happens is the members of the town assume that if it's a bingo
It's our.
and it is being held
Yes.
town or at one of the town facilities,
Mhm.
that it is being sponsored by us. Especially if people are being notified that, hey, there's a bingo
Mhm.
and, you know, it could be somebody that was that is on, like, if Pedro called somebody and said, hey, there's a bingo at town, they would think,
They would
oh,
assume.
they would assume that it's a bingo by us.
Yeah.
And I don't think that at any point in time was there any being done to try and clarify that it wasn't a bingo by our
No, there was not.
committee. So I guess people were calling Rosario going, hey, it's not on the website for you guys to have a bingo. And we're like, but we're not.
And that's when I
having a
found out,
bingo."
so I came, because I wanted to see it myself. I wasn't gonna, well, I don't understand this. So that's what happened.
When that person got permission to use that facility, did they have to go through the town in some way?
But he came.
No, guys, it's an
But wait a
elected
minute,
official. They
as-
don't have-
As that
He-
person and
He
what
said, I wanna
he
do a
was
bingo.
voted to do,
There's no voting. He's an elected official, so he can have the events.
I understand that, but advertising, somehow those people found out about it. So,
Because seniors that are involved with elderly affairs.
no, that's
caused
the senior side of it. I'm talking about,
Somebody called them up and said, hey, we're having a bingo. So they assumed that it was.
They just assume because you guys are the ones
So
that
there's
normally have.
nothing in
big-
writing, because my point
No,
was,
no,
again,
no.
to clarify that it's presented
No.
by so-and-so.
Nobody said it's elderly affairs.
They
I
just
know
They
assumed.
just, it just happens that people assume.
Oh, yeah, because all they said
And we
was
can't do anything
it's a
about it.
bingo.
Right.
But what I'm saying is when you have an outside person not connected with us, wanting to do a bingo, everybody's gonna say, oh, that's gotta be elderly affairs.
No.
And if it's on a town property, they are going to.
Yeah.
assume.
And then somebody
And
called
call
them. Right.
And if people are calling them and if
They
it's
assume.
people from this committee, they're going to
To
assume,
assume.
or, you know,
Yeah.
other people.
That's my
That
point.
are associated with, that were at some
Somewhere,
point associated or are
I'll
associated.
make the
with-
motion, so we have all our bingos.
Guys,
out of it.
one at a time. It's still,
no, I'm done.
no,
All I'm trying to do is come up with a
There's
possibility.
nothing, there's nothing.
There is,
No.
because.
okay,
if
no,
the
I'm sorry,
word is
just
going
make
around,
the suggestion of what it
if
would
the
be.
word is going around, right, someone, the minute they hear it or whatever, put a notice up with these things that you put on the table out front, that the bingo is sponsored by a candidate.
No, we wouldn't do
Declare
that.
that.
No, Nancy, we wouldn't do that because it's not a town.
Wait,
If it's
but
not a
I-
town
it's
event,
just
we don't put
talking.
it up. It's just people.
There's
talking.
gotta be
Not-
a way of getting the word out.
I think the problem can be solved when they call in, because the majority of the seniors call in and the operators,
She didn't know.
oh, she didn't know either?
No,
No,
she didn't
because
know.
it wasn't a town
It
event.
wasn't a town event. She did not know. So whoever called those people, it should have been up to them to say, hey, by the way, this has nothing to do with that. But that
Okay.
person.
They didn't know either.
No, they
Okay.
knew, but they just didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
I have just a question. Aren't all the town events, like, people have to register to Eventbrite and then your name is associated with?
Yeah, but they just assume, like,
This is-
so,
Oh,
just to answer your question, some seniors don't use, the website or whatever, so they call the front desk,
Oh.
hey, sign us up, and the
Okay.
front desk will do it. So what they started doing was they called desk to sign us up for an event, and we were
She
like,
didn't know.
we don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
now, okay.
It was a private event. Everybody
Right.
assumed that it was an event being held by us, which
Right.
was a confusion.
Right.
Because the word got out in the community that there was this bingo
Bingo.
for elderly.
It is not.
So my thing is, I am gonna make a motion.
Okay, I already made the motion that we're gonna do all the bingos at Roberto Alonso.
I'll go with Donuts.
Any second?
I see.
Wait.
You're gonna do a bingo where?
I don't-
That all the
And Royal Oaks.
All right, then we have
Royal
to-
Oaks, Royal Oaks.
Okay.
All the bingos are going to.
Yes. Not a town.
And let me give you guys the held dates right now that I have.
Yes.
So we have, right now I booked one a month, you guys let me know. I have
Yeah.
Thursday, January 9th. Thursday, February 13th, Thursday, March 13th.
I'm sorry. The 9, the 13, January?
January 9.
And they're all on
January
Thursday?
Hold on, right, hold
Cool.
on, just follow me because some of them are gonna change. Thursday, February 13th, bingo. I'm gonna email this to you guys. I'm
Okay.
just-
Okay.
Thursday, March 13th, April 10th, May 8th, June 5th. That's what I was telling you. We do it early June. There's none in July, August 21st, September 18th, October 9th, November 13th, and December 11th.
Perfect.
And I checked, I'm pretty sure I checked against holidays because we're going to check against the calendar as well, just to make sure.
Okay. That's good. All right, so that's that. So now we go back.
Did you guys take the vote already?
Did we vote?
We got, no,
Oh, no, we didn't
we
vote.
have to go.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Discussion?
Oh, discussion, yeah,
Discussion.
sorry.
Discussion?
Any discussion?
All
Hearing
in
no
favor?
discussion?
Aye.
Perfect, that's that.
Hearing, is there any nays? Hearing no nays, the motion passes.
The motion back. Okay. so
I'll
that-
send you guys these dates.
So yeah, we did that. Now we go back to, no, to public comments?
Now we're at bingo.
Okay, bingo.
I think it was
Our
related
bingos
to
are
that.
great.
And Maria Borges had something
Okay,
on
so-
bingo.
I had an incident where I have heard from somebody that they are being told that we are not having an event for our next event. Because we're not doing a bingo,
Confusing.
they're confusing people and saying, oh, they're not
They're
doing
being called.
anything on that
They're
day.
being
Yes,
called.
we're not doing anything on that day. And so I am telling, no, you're right, we're not doing a bingo, but we are doing a Halloween party.
Right.
Please
That's
come to
different.
the party.
That's a different.
But they're being told that there's no event.
Wow.
This
So,
is for this month.
Yeah, for this
October.
month, right.
so I would like to make a suggestion, because I think part of the problem we have is so much miscommunication, that we as a committee should have a sign made that actually says, for information regarding events, contact Eventbrite, Miami Lake City Hall, or the Miami Lake City Hall website. And that way people understand, and we put it out at every event we have. We put it on an easel, and that way, if anybody has any questions, they're not calling individual members, they're not blowing your phone up. They're actually going to the right source and getting the right information. It's a very simple fix,
Right.
because we're just not communicating well enough, and they're relying on telephone
Somebody
calls
calls,
and word of mouth, and we all know that that doesn't work. And not only that, it's not fair. It's very selective. If you're only going to call your friends or your acquaintances, it's not fair for the community in general. And we as a committee are supposed to be representing the entire community of elderly people in Miami Lakes, not just our friends.
Okay, so we're gonna make a motion that we're going to make some
To
kind
print a sign.
to print a sign and have it at all our events, that our information is gonna come from town hall, from the website
An event.
and the event.
Second,
Second.
Okay,
Where are you gonna put
suggest-
the sign?
What?
Where are you putting the sign?
We'll
At your
print
events.
papers and give them out, we'll do something.
Flyers. That's not a sign, that's a flyer.
Okay, a flyer, we'll make a
Picture
flyer
like that.
and a
No,
sign.
but they said sign, so we'll do a sign.
so, okay, so Maria made a motion, I'm sorry.
I made a motion.
Rosario,
Oh, I made a motion.
Oh, you made the motion.
She spoke about it. Oh, she can do the motion.
Pedrito second.
No, but you already did. Rosario made the motion.
Okay, then we make a motion that we're gonna print a sign or a flyer. That all the information that they need will come from Eventbrite, calling City Hall, or the website.
What about the calendar of the town of Miami Lakes? Are we on the?
Our
calendar?
calendar-
Yeah, that one's on the website.
Oh, that's the
How about that light up sign that's out there in the hallway?
So
Where
what
you-
are we gonna,
You
we're not-
list them, you list the.
we do
meetings.
list them, we do list the meetings and the
They
events.
come by and look at it, okay?
But that's not what we're not gonna tell them to come all the way over here. What we want them to do is know that they could either call or check on the website.
Pedro seconded.
If I may suggest, I think we should make one in Spanish too.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, English and
I think
Spanish.
it should be bilingual.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they call it in anyway, the girls speak English and Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. English and
So,
I have one question. So do we not have an email subscription list that everybody's on? Do we not have?
Not everybody's on. it. So the town does have a newsletter that we send out
Yes.
monthly. That includes all events, not just elderly affairs. It includes everything that's happening, town initiatives,
Oh.
events, meetings, whatever you may need to know.
Okay,
But it's only for people who sign up for it. So it doesn't mean that everybody signed up for it.
But
And it
maybe-
only goes out once, once
so
a
it goes
month.
out to the constituents.
But to the people who have signed up.
Okay,
Yeah, like just because you're a resident doesn't mean it goes out to you, you have to opt into. it.
and it's only to residents of the town of Miami
No,
Lakes?
it's whoever wants to opt
Oh,
into
to
it.
me,
Yeah,
And it's also in the Miami Laker.
yeah.
Just so you
Yeah,
know.
Miami Lake has it too.
The Miami Laker,
But
it's
the
not-
information is there. I think the issue is more that some people rely on calls from their
I see.
friends versus actually going to the source. of the
Right,
information.
right. Okay, so
All right, so we have.
he
discussion.
seconded, discussion.
Any discussion?
Just for clarity, concerning the misinformation, there is no bingo on Thursday. The event
the
is
24th,
Friday for the
On the
Halloween,
25th, it's a Halloween party.
right, but no Thursday.
No, because we had it scheduled for the rain, and for the hurricane, whatever,
Right,
and it came, so we canceled.
Yeah. Your
Okay.
next bingo is Thursday, November 7th, just so you guys know.
Okay,
What is
so
it, November?
7th.
7.
Okay, hearing discussion, all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Any nays?
Hearing no nays, motion passes.
Motion passed. Okay, so that's,
Now, just so you guys are aware, that is gonna take some funding from
Yeah,
your
that's fine.
budget.
That's
It
fine.
will be minimal, but we'll just make big frames that you guys can put up on
So
Android.
we should then
November
vote on
What's
the
the
amount
amount?
we're gonna spend.
how much can that cost?
200 is like max.
I know, that's what I
Can we
said.
say,
Okay, November 7th is a big event from the Miami Lake Chamber of Commerce. I mean, a big event.
What kind of?
Don't
What
show
date?
it, so think about it.
Oh, November what?
November 7th.
Well, November is complicated because you have
Elections.
Yeah, but
Holiday.
the people that know,
Yeah.
to us, don't
Yeah.
go to that, and it's probably people that join
Maybe
that
like
that
an
wanna do
actual-
both. And you can be in Mexico.
No, I remember now, it's late, it's at 5 o'clock. It's at 5 o'clock, so it's 5 to 7, it's all right. You're done. You're done.
So wait, we have.
Is we is or is we isn't.
Right,
The expo, the chamber, well, he's talking about the November 7th is the expo, Miami Lake Chamber
Right.
Expo. at
Yeah, but
Chuca.
the seniors.
But it's called this.
Okay,
but it's at 5 o'clock.
But it's at 5 o'clock here.
Halloween party.
the 24th.
The
25th.
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 We're having a Halloween party, everybody can come in costume, whatever they want to do, okay?
All right, wait, so I make a motion to spend up to $200 for this sign that we're gonna make.
Okay,
Second,
I can say.
any discussion, any nays? No? Pass. Okay.
Well, no,
All in
guys,
favor.
Guys,
all
you
in
have
favor.
to-
All in favor? Aye.
Any nays? No, hearing no nays, motion passes. Okay, so I first did and you seconded?
yes.
Okay, Jerry Squad. Anybody new on Jerry Squad? No, nobody's called me. I
no,
haven't
but
done any more.
I'll take this opportunity to serve as a reminder, because I know we had a storm last week. Even if there is a tropical storm, we do not come out until it is
Yeah.
48 hours out from hurricane, so it's a hurricane, official hurricane warning. Just letting you guys know, because I know some seniors start calling us the second they hear anything about any hurricane.
Let me ask you, do I have to come that day?
No, so once, those that are signed up, the ones that are already signed up, those are the ones we would try to accommodate with help.
But
And that
I
gets
don't
done
have to
through-
come, you people.
No,
take
at that
over.
point, it's the town clerk's office alerting the
And they take
volunteers who
over.
have
Okay,
signed up
okay,
and letting them know,
that's what I
hey,
wanted.
these are the seniors that need help. That's it.
So if you've signed up already, that's a permanent sign up
You have to
thing.
do it
or you have to
yearly.
do it
Yearly,
yearly.
every year.
Yearly, not every hurricane.
No.
All right, I believe, now who do I check with to make sure that I'm signed up? Because I've been doing it
I
for
can
years.
tell you that you're not signed up. I've looked at the list. You need to sign up every year.
Every year.
Well, I thought I did this year as well,
Well,
so,
you did it,
okay,
because I would have done it, I would have known.
Yeah, it's.
we'll talk about it.
Okay, we'll do it.
I'll do it
tomorrow.
later. Yeah.
Okay, next, the movie, they love the movies.
What movie was it this time?
We saw, what was it that we saw?
Minions or?
The Minions.
Oh, yeah, Despicable Me 4.
Okay, it was so much fun, they loved it, you came? It was fun, the hot dog, they love it, we have to continue that. And it's easy, because it's there.
Correct. It is.
That's it?
And
Well, I just wanna remind, sorry, go ahead before you forget.
so it had hot dog, I'm sorry.
Hot dogs, popcorn, soda.
And lots of laughing.
What?
You're not crazy. You only have to worry about the motions.
Yeah.
I just wanna take this opportunity to remind you guys, we had talked about doing Wicked would be the next one.
And I asked people and they would be okay. with it.
Okay, so I'm looking here, it premieres Friday, November 22nd. So that would mean that on Monday or that Tuesday should be available. It's only 2 days out. Remember, we talked about it had to be on the
Okay, okay.
Tuesday. So that would bring us to November.
We don't have to
26th.
do October because we're doing the,
You guys don't have to do something every month, but
no, because we're doing the
The
party
party.
late.
Right.
So,
no, and at this point, we're already halfway through.
yeah, so we would do in November, the movie.
Yeah,
Wicked.
so November, so then we're gonna plan for November 26th
Yeah.
because that's whatever, 3 days after it premieres. So we know
Okay.
they'll have it.
36, right?
When is?
When is Thanksgiving?
The 28th.
28.
So it's
So the
called
movie is.
Thanksgiving.
2 days before. So it's Tuesday, November
It's the
26th.
26th.
Tuesday, the 26th will be Tuesday.
Tuesday, November 26th, Wicked
Wicked.
movie
Wicked movie. Do we have to vote on that?
at 11 a.m.
Yeah,
You guys
11
have
is good.
already
11 is good.
11 a.m. Okay.
Okay, do we have to vote on this?
You guys had already.
No, we already voted.
Yeah, you
Okay,
guys.
I don't know when to vote.
Vote on anything you haven't voted on.
Okay. So, then, next, new business. The senior field trip.
We were talking about.
Where you go?
To go back to the
No, the frost.
Go to the project.
The
What
cross
you have-
signs, I don't have any info on that yet. So at this point, you guys, I know it's holiday season. Do you guys wanna go into try December or do we just wait till January?
I think we wait till.
Wait.
January.
Yeah, because we have Halloween parties and then we'll have a Christmas party.
Yeah, they always gonna have
Thanksgiving,
theater.
Okay, so we'll leave that for January.
Can I go back?
Yes.
Okay, people have told me that we better have music at our party.
Well, we haven't talked about the party yet, so.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
let's
I keep
talk
going,
about it.
I keep, I mean, I said,
The Halloween party.
okay,
is
the
that-
health fair.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I have a date held. This is me just proposing and trying to take up the space before anybody else. But you guys let me know if this doesn't work.
If we got the date of the health fair, you know, with plenty of time, I can get quite a few donations.
Yeah, we can do it, we make money.
So right now I have Saturday, March 29th.
Perfect.
Okay.
Saturday?
Saturday, March.
29th at Roberto Alonso, because I remember the last discussion we had was that this
Yeah,
was
it is.
tight over
Okay,
here.
Saturday,
That's the
what did
health
you say,
fair.
March
Oh, the
third?
March
29th.
Yeah,
What are the time frame?
it starts at 10, I believe. I don't have I just have it booked from 7 in the morning to 1 PM, so you guys can use up the space.
10 to 2?
No, it's 3 hours. I think it's from 10 to 1. I'll double check.
Or the 11 to 1 there.
Yeah, you want to
Okay.
Yeah, because
Give
10 is
them
early.
time to get up.
10 is
to-
So 11.
Maybe
You
11.
have to set up and
Yeah, so-
everything.
So only 2 hours.
No,
3 hours.
3 hours.
11 to 2 is 3 hours.
Right, and then you'll,
I mean,
10, I think it's too early.
you guys want to change it?
3 hours, it's gonna be 11.
Just make, if you guys can make a motion, just so I know that.
Make
we
a
are-
motion to do it 11 to 2.
No, the event, to just. have
The
the
event.
make a motion to do the health fair Saturday.
Is he?
Yeah.
Process.
Okay, make a motion to do the health fair Saturday, March 29th from 11 to 2.
I second.
Okay, so you second, Joe.
So now, when we vote on it?
All the
All
discussion.
discussion?
No.
No
All in
discussion?
favor?
All in favor?
And this will be.
Aye. Any nays?
Hearing none is the
No, it passed.
Guys, that Roberto Alonso.
Yeah,
Right.
right, Alonso is perfect because.
Yeah, Roberto Alonso.
Two.
And on the Halloween, I'm going to be dressed as an old man.
No, it's supposed to be a costume, so people don't recognize.
You need to dress like a young.
In that case, my costume's ready.
Alonso is great.
It's great because over there,
Because
the
the
humans
parking-
got run over, one of them got run over with the motorcycle, remember?
No, the parking is a issue.
Okay, now, a Halloween party.
Okay, so we have the Halloween, I held the date, I know we haven't talked, but I held the date for October 25th.
Correct.
To start at 12 PM. We were gonna have Chef Veronica last week. And we were already in the process of cutting her check, so I just told her, can you please help us?
That's
with the
perfect, and everybody likes.
So that's
food
the
anyway.
only thing I have confirmed. Anything we
music.
need, I need you guys to.
We need
help
music,
confirm.
who was the one that told me
The same.
that
thing
the
last
guy
year.
that did, we can call that guy, or the
Or
guy
whoever,
that
it's up
did
to you
something
guys.
else was great.
Check for how much you charge. Paola charged me $400.
Who's Paola?
See, Paola is the lady that I use on all the big pans.
No, we're gonna use.
Oh, we have the
that.
guy that, you know,
The music, there was a guy at
The music.
another
The guy that
meeting.
always does it or for another event?
He had a DJ last year. He was a DJ and I don't know if you liked that event, but that's,
Who's
The guy that you guys always use.
Yeah, the
He's
guy that
great.
dresses in purple.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but somebody went to an event and they said they had somebody here and it was great. Who, the
When was
thing
the
that, the
event?
Argentinian thing you did.
Oh,
that was DJ, yes.
I have his info.
Yes.
Do you want me to ask?
Ask both,
was
the
very
guy that comes, that's come before is great too, and he's funny, he makes them sing, call whoever's available,
Okay,
because it's kind of late.
Yeah, it is very
kinda
late.
Okay, so I make a motion to have music at the event.
Yes.
second,
Second.
is there a budget for this?
Wait, I'm writing at the same time.
Which event are you referring to?
this is for the Friday,
The
October
Hall-
25th.
We're only the
Halloween.
Halloween party.
The
We're
Halloween.
talking about Halloween. So we
So you
already,
guys, yes, want the expense of
and
the
you have to
DJ.
dress as a young girl.
we want the expense of a DJ, call whichever one.
Okay, and what about like a photo booth or anything?
Hold on. So, we haven't finished voting, but I guess we're
Correct.
going into
Discussion,
discussion.
yeah.
All right, so.
Do we have to vote?
I made the motion, second,
Whatever. it's about.
Do we,
I'm just putting everybody.
can the motion have everything we need
Yeah,
together?
you may go back, but do your discussion and
Do
see
the
what you.
discussion. I can readjust.
Anything else for the event that you guys want for the event?
We need,
Or you're suggesting?
The photo booth is sometimes they like it. I don't know if we can.
do
find
we
it.
have a photo booth? Oh, yeah, my.
You've done it sometimes.
Yeah, we done it sometimes.
They like
People
that.
Like it because they're gonna be.
They like that, and we need
I-
candy.
Um, if I might be able to get backdrops. I couldn't do it last year because I was within a company and they didn't want to have liability because if it fell on someone, they
Yeah.
didn't want to be responsible. I can look if I have, I'm pretty sure I have it. It's in a storage, so I'd have to see, but I could provide one or two of those.
If you have them, bring them. If you have them, bring them.
I need to set them up the night before because you have to set them up. You have to put.
Well, we'll help you. Somebody will help you. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Do we have decorations and everything?
We don't, that's why I have
To get into the facility too.
That's
What?
why,
We're gonna do
so
it
I'll
tonight.
coordinate with you about
Okay.
the setup.
Okay.
And that-
So they're only doing food. I can help do centerpieces.
we already have them. They're beautiful.
We used to be big, you remember,
That Alexandra,
Alexandra again?
We have them. We have Christmas ones, I think. too.
yeah, so for Christmas, you guys are all.
We're all set
decked out.
too. Right. Yeah, we have them. They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Take a look at them next time you guys have an event there. They're in that room.
No,
for you
that's
guys.
it. That's the next event. We're gonna have.
No, but I'm telling you, so you guys can look at the Christmas, we got a
You
lot
put
of
them in?
stuff.
They were outside.
He knows to put it inside. So just take a look at it when you guys go.
So
So
we
for
have the
Halloween, when you guys have.
We
a
have
centerpiece.
centerpieces. We have the orange tablecloths.
Right.
The only thing we need is candy, like
Okay.
for trick or treat, like a pretend trick or treat kind of thing. And then he gave me a bunch of stuff that we can give us trick or treats. Little jewelry. We're gonna raffle each
Air
table
fryers,
topic.
you guys gonna use the air fryers?
We have air fry, we have
Okay,
everything.
so if you want, if you can get the candy.
I'm
And
just gonna
those-
go on Amazon.
That's
Okay.
fine. Okay, you
I don't
can-
know unless you guys have any.
I don't know, in Costco, because I know. And if you get those little bags, I will volunteer to
Stuff
stuff the
them,
little
stuff.
bags.
Yeah. And he gave me,
Done something
like,
like that.
what?
You've already done
Yeah,
it?
knowing I was coming back, I've gotten those little baskets and got kissed
There
in
you
each
go.
one of them.
Yeah,
I've already
there you
done it, so
go.
it don't cost us anything.
Oh.
You have the
I
candy
don't
as
buy
well?
candy.
You have candy already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was playing around just trying to think of something to do and I started, I think this looks good. So I made orange for the girls and black,
Perfect. Right there.
How many
So I don't buy candy.
probably 100 and almost 200.
We're good.
Yeah.
I don't buy candy.
Don't like candy.
So I don't have to.
No, I said don't like candy.
Remember,
Some of it don't.
You
Yeah.
have to
that's
let
it.
the yogurt, I'm gonna dress this.
What else? And then we have, he gave us a bunch of, there's a bunch of new stuff that have to go through it, maybe we can do little bags and do it as trick or treat too.
Well, then if you get the goodie bags, I'll put them.
So I do get candy, I'm confused.
No, no.
No, no.
Okay, she's talking about the jewelry that he had.
Do we
Get
get
them in goodie, like
Does
bags.
that bring, I know she brings food and it's great. Are we gonna get cupcakes or something?
We can get sweet, I mean, you guys have plenty of, Miami-Dade businesses that you guys can support.
A cupcake or something, because I want.
Veronica, you know what's the lunch? You know what Veronica gonna serve for lunch?
Yes, but haven't you discussed
The chicken
other
bakes.
decorations?
No, but if you guys wanna.
Look, Veronica can make cookies.
Guys, one at a time, one at a time.
Okay, remember we have the tablecloths?
Right,
She's gonna bring
backdrops.
the backdrop, yeah, maybe like some kind of spider webs and stuff like that.
Oh, we have the decoration.
No, we
No,
only
you
have
have
the
the
table.
I have the decorations. It's in my storage.
You have all kinds of decoration?
I have like 3 boxes of it because I used to be at
Last-
plant, like an outreach community,
Oh,
so.
We had about 16 tables.
No, actually, last year's decorations were provided by Dory.
Oh, then we'll be the same.
If you don't mind the same one.
No, everybody forgot. I already know
I-
what they look like. so
I mean,
that's perfect.
the thing is, I'm not sure of my schedule yet, so we would need help for
We
decoration.
would help.
I
Did she
decorated
do
last year and I
perfect?
brought my friend with me.
And I did.
And we did the
perfect.
decorating the night before, we did the
Perfect.
majority.
It would be helpful if we could have,
I'll also help.
okay, great.
So just you and I have to schedule the time that you're gonna be to make sure somebody can open the door for you, so you guys can get in.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Um,
Last
so
year,
do- for
and
desserts.
Domino's and they let us in. and
Oh,
we-
yeah,
We decorated
Yeah.
everything the night before.
Okay.
better that
for
way.
dessert, Rosario was saying if you guys wanna do anything for dessert, do you guys have any ideas?
Should do cupcakes.
That's what I'm saying.
I like something, because everybody gets there. It can't be
So there's
anything.
a couple businesses we can get it from. Do
Right.
you guys have any suggestions?
But
There-
anyway, the chef Veronica, who makes cupcakes, make cookies and make all kinds of
Is
things.
You
it
guys wanna
healthy?
do a dessert with her?
I
or
don't
you
want
wanna
No, healthy, no, we asked her, I already asked her before, and I told her, give me the regular
I
cookies.
want to.
Yeah.
Well, there's, there's dessert plates. That's why I'm
Okay, yeah,
asking.
no,
Dessert,
let her do
yeah,
the
we had dessert
cupcake.
place.
And then, what is that little cupcake place in Miami Lakes?
Misha's
Misha's
and
their-
Geishas or
For
whatever.
the
It's
beach
open,
steak
still
also
open.
has also.
No, it's very expensive. They want like
Yeah, that's what I say.
$2.
I'll remind you guys that they did.
But
donate
they're
to
very
you guys
expensive.
last year. I'm just saying.
Okay,
I think you guys should consider
they
the
make
businesses
cupcakes?
have supported.
I don't see cupcakes there. I've been there. I see all kinds of.
I
dessert, but
cannot.
don't-
J&J might do it cheaper. J&J is working with us a lot.
It's a big responsibility.
And they make all kinds of
Whoever
dessert.
Hold on, guys, one at a
Okay,
time.
Get prices, whoever does,
The cheap,
in a regular cupcake, not a little tiny cupcake.
a regular size.
Yeah. No, I have to eat.
You're not eating them, you're working.
No, I'm eating.
All right, well, we have to go back to our motion before.
Okay, all right.
Let's revise, yeah.
Wow, which one? I'm going to revise my motion. My motion was to have music. And
Cupcakes.
the budget for the music should be, what has it been in the past?
If you want, you could just give me an all-encompassing number for the
Oh,
event.
okay,
That's it.
good. And all encompassing.
Music,
So
Budget's
music,
$400.
cupcakes,
we have, and we want to get cupcakes.
he has all the decorations. he has
So those
cupcakes,
are the
he has
only
candy.
things that we.
No,
need to-
DJ, photo booth.
No, so we're not.
Felicia.
What if she has the back?
You're not, you still don't wanna get like the actual camera that actually takes the picture, or no?
No,
Felicia.
everybody
Okay,
has something.
okay.
Who is the person you use as a DJ? And the.
I have,
You know,
DJ
you-
yo lo tengo.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so
Uh,
Polly's
Thank
either
you.
one,
I
whoever's
have it.
available,
I
and
know.
whoever's Felicia.
Thank you.
It's
We
very
will-
good.
She has it.
Okay,
So
So wait.
DJ,
so we're talking,
DJ.
so my motion is to have
Music,
music
cupcakes.
and cupcakes and the food. And my budget would be,
How much is the food already?
give me a second.
because we know how much.
While you're giving her a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
If we are doing so many of these things and we've got to be budget conscious on this particular event. I always wonder why we have to have a DJ if we can just use some
Because
kind
it
of,
won't be the same.
if we could just have, with Halloween, it doesn't have to be the same because it's mostly creepy kind of sounds in the background or whatever. And if you get a tape and just run it all day long.
They want it
I would
in.
suggest if you guys, listen, if you guys, some of you have this idea, some of you have another idea, then just take that up for a vote and we'll.
Well,
decide.
the other part too is if, let's say you're gonna have the event for 3 hours, right? And it's a little expensive to do it for 3 hours. You split it in half, an hour and a half with one and the rest with the creepy music in the background while you're eating. You can't be dancing and eating at the same time. So it's just a thought, money-wise, to spread your money in two different directions and get two different things taken care of.
Have
Just
we,
thought.
how much money have we gotten, from sponsors for this one?
You guys have had sponsors already for a couple of
Yes.
years.
No,
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
had
we had
the
no
hospital
money,
that
and
was
then
going
we're
to,
gonna
U of
do
M that was gonna,
Yeah.
did they, are they out?
They're
Because-
gonna rebook for either the 25th or for the next bingo. I haven't gotten confirmation on which date yet. I sent her the options
Do we
today.
have Caballero?
So you guys have,
Romana?
you guys already have $2,000 in for this year.
Okay, so let me ask. you,
For
how
this,
much is the-
Not for this event specifically, just for this year, you already have $2,000.
How much is food?
The food is 1,218, which I think is right on track where you guys normally spend.
So then, how much is the music guy? How much did he charge you, Jerry? Do we have an idea?
I'll tell you guys right now, I have it here.
Like four, you mentioned
like,
four.
I can get it for $400.
It's
Very good. DJ.
$400.
I give it. I had three.
Guys, one at a time.
Okay, cupcakes,
so I say
how much is?
1,600
¿Cuánto era?
plus 200 a cupcake max, right?
Better than, my cupcakes are at least $1.50.
I can tell you guys that for the DJs will only come for a minimum of like 3 or 4 hours. You're not gonna book anybody for an hour.
3 hours, no. 3 hours, $400.
So my motion is to spend $1,800
Around there, yeah.
for the event that should go to pay for the food, the cupcakes, and the DJ,
Yes.
as we have all the other things already purchased for the event. That is my motion.
That's Which one you guys?
Second.
Revise.
And second.
I would suggest you guys go higher because $600, with $600 and you're planning for a DJ, cupcakes.
No, I did, yeah, because the cupcakes shouldn't be more.
200 for cake, 400 for the DJ.
I don't know, it's like $2 a cupcake at 100 people,
I think you guys are, and then, yeah.
and the tax and all this other stuff.
And they
No,
go
no, the
direct
tax.
tax.
Well, we'll be $18 short, but that's okay. Yeah,
Tell
but,
them that they have to do our cupcakes for $200.
yeah, but then the food is 12.18.
Yeah, the food is 12.18.
And the others two.
You want me to get the
Okay, so
talk to
I'll
people?
do it for
$19.
$1,900. Right.
You want me to talk to the people for the cupcakes tomorrow? I can find out for you, and the DJ, I know it's $400.
Bucks.
Okay,
What about
alright.
Publix?
We
All right, so my motion, my
Yes, ma'am.
revised motion is, oh my God, $1,900 for the cupcake, the DJ, and the food for the Halloween party that is on October 25th.
Yeah.
Second. Oh,
Second.
let's-
Sarah, second?
Yeah. What's
Discussion.
party start time?
12 p.m.
Noon.
well,
Okay,
Any discussion?
Pat,
All good, all yay, whatever?
All in favor?
aye, speak up, people. Aye. Any nays? Hearing no nays, motion
No
passes.
nays?
All right,
It passed.
that's it.
That's it, we're done, no?
Oh, one more. Wait, no, we had to do the additions, deletions, and corrections.
Okay, there are
Go
none.
back to this.
Well, go ahead.
Do we have a date for Thanksgiving and Christmas by any
There,
chance?
I don't have anything booked for Thanksgiving because we're looking at it too late.
Oh.
I was able to find you a December one.
Okay, if you
What is
find
the
it.
date? Just to-
Hold on.
You know, we'll have, you know, our bingo will be
Our Thanksgiving.
our Thanksgiving. That's it.
And who's-
If you let me know ahead of time, I can get people who want
Get
sponsors,
get people, always get people.
but I need the date.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
send
I
you
guess
an
now.
email.
Who is the Halloween vendor, the caterer?
Veronica.
Veronica,
Oh,
because she was
Veronica.
already booked
Chef
for
Veronica.
the other stuff.
Okay, so,
And they're excellent.
Yes.
so Saturday, December 21st is the date held
December
for your
21st.
senior, the holiday senior.
Saturday, December.
That one, yeah, Saturday.
Okay.
I don't have a week.
No, that's fine. If we don't do Thanksgiving, we don't do Thanksgiving.
We can do the
December
November
what?
7th, the bingo.
And we can decorate Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving.
21st?
Saturday, December.
And Christmas. Christmas.
Right.
Saturday, 21st.
Serve turkey sandwich.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to additions, corrections, and deletions. Does anybody have any additions, corrections, and deletions?
To the minutes. Hopefully, they're attached.
Oh, the minutes, okay. Anybody's name is spelled, which is on here, you know, her name's always misspelled. Tomorrow, who said my
No, but I think some names are good now.
Pedro handed out the emergency list and Thank you. Bingo, that's all. Everything is perfect.
Hearing-
Approve the bingo?
The
minutes?
the minutes.
Anybody doesn't want $1,000 can donate it to the.
Okay, motion to approve the minutes by Sarah, any seconds?
Second,
Second.
Any discussions? All in, hearing no discussions, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays?
No.
Hearing no nays, motion passes.
Maria signed to say something, yes?
You have, okay, wait, Nancy has a
No,
question.
the motion passed. Now I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Seeing as how we spoke about a lot of dates tonight, especially the bingo, dates like on the calendar, not boyfriends. Anyway, but
I was.
is it possible that we can at least get to not rush whoever's doing the minutes, just real quick, one email to go out with the
She
event
said she's
date?
going to, she's going to do it.
Okay,
She's going to do it. Maria?
thank you.
And I wanted to know if there's any way we can get a presentation added for, the Aging for the Alliance program, their Shine, if we could get them to do a program. One of the things that's happening that a lot of elderly people aren't aware of is that there's major changes coming to Medicare this year,
Major.
okay?
Yeah.
People are like just okay, this is my Medicare provider and I'm gonna stay with this, but they're gonna be really shocked when they find out that a lot of the things that are in their Medicare Advantage program now will be gone in January.
And providers are
So,
leaving the state. like you meant.
Yes.
I don't want to say because
Yeah.
it's still gonna happen probably.
We had
but
providers
people-
pulling out.
Yeah.
And, we probably, the reason I suggest Alliance for the Aging, they have a program called Shine. They are not agents. They do not represent any insurance company. They are totally neutral. What they do is they advise seniors based on a questionnaire. You know, what kind of services are important to you? Do you take a lot of prescriptions? No. If you don't, then maybe this one that gives you a lot of over-the-counter stuff for free is great. But if you have a lot of prescriptions, maybe you need this program because they have a high prescription benefit. They sort of tailor it. And so I'm wondering if it's possible for us to get a presentation by this.
Okay, if you want, and I have a person that is an expert on Medicaid and Medicaid, she probably can sponsor the event.
Yeah, but
Look, Bruno.
she wants somebody that's
Sure.
not.
No, she's not. She represents all the insurance.
But
She's
she
a
doesn't want
broker?
an
Is she a
agent,
broker?
she doesn't want an
She's
agent.
she owns
she's a
it.
rep.
So then I can't say that's neutral. It has to be an agency
Yes,
because
Nancy?
there's a lot of things happening and there's also things happening for dementia. There's something called Guide that's gonna start for dementia care. And that's brand new and that's something that's really important. And even, Harris is saying that there's gonna be, they wanna push home care being part of Medicare. I mean, that's very important because dementia affects close to 50% of the aging population. To me, that's something that needs to be, we should have some kind of form on that or something.
Hold on, Donnie had her hand.
Can we do that before the end of the year? Because they're gonna be signing up starting in.
Yeah, maybe
January, so-
Well, let's get through that second.
Okay, Nancy?
Okay, I'm going to volunteer to contact the person that has already been involved with our committee, who was involved with Shine, I just can't think of his
Okay.
name.
As long as it's somebody like
Somebody's-
that, that's not a salesperson.
Correct.
We don't want to
That's
say
not a what?
a salesperson.
I don't believe that's what he did, and the trouble is I can
talking
picture him.
Michael say,
Michael Salem, thank you.
but he does that?
I don't know, he was involved.
I don't
with
think
that.
so.
Michael was a member of the LFA committee. for a long
No, no.
time.
I
But I
know
think
that, that's how.
Yeah, but I don't think.
I think the suggestion is
Okay,
Alliance
but
for Aging.
I'm
Yes.
not done. If it's not Michael, it was somebody that was either on the elderly affairs, I've heard of Shine before.
We'll
If you
get
can
to it.
remember who the heck that was, go back in time, I don't know.
There-
But that person, I do not believe was a salesperson.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yes, Maria?
If we can't get, a physical person, are willing to do a Zoom for us that we could broadcast in the
Perfect. That's
room
even
and have
Perfect.
everybody come into the room and they could do.
That's a good
broadcast
thing.
the
That's
Zoom
a
to
good
us.
thing. We,
So, I mean,
So-
I'll remind you guys that Alliance for Aging was at your bingo last month.
I think so.
I wanna bring up the conversation that they are a nonprofit and somebody had they had reached out about wanting to come up to the bingo and you guys stated that you still wanted them to pay the $150 fee. They weren't able to. One of the committee members, I don't know if you guys remember, one of the new committee members donated the money so that they could come out.
okay.
So if that's what you guys want to get them involved, at least in the bingo, you have to,
Can we
waive
waive
that.
it?
You,
We
yeah,
can
but
waive it.
that's a you guys' decision. That was the discussion we had last.
But I think it shouldn't be a bingo
It
because.
should be
the
like a
bingo-
lecture.
It should be a lecture because the bingo is only going to be
No, they don't
a
have time.
5-minute presentation and really everybody really wants to play bingo.
That's right.
I think it should be for people who really want to find out this and have questions and take more than 5 minutes.
We
Like,
have
at
a
least some of
contact.
them.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So can I make a motion that we look into having Alliance for the Aging
Before the end of the
come
year.
and do it before the end of the year, so that people have choices. The election period, I believe, ends December 15th.
Oh, yeah.
So we.
December 7th.
December 7th.
It started today?
So,
yeah.
we have a very short time frame here
Okay.
to get
So
this
you look
together.
into it?
I have the contact information from the lady that came out to the bingo.
Okay.
So I can
Okay.
ask her and if I
They
get a
gotta fit us
response, I'll
in.
let you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And wait,
But you guys have to make the motion.
Okay.
I mean, you need to approve it. You need to approve.
I second it.
wait, okay.
Any?
Wait.
Hold on, let her write it down, because if not, she can't. You guys have no
Alright,
consideration
so-
for your secretary.
You have to see me now, it's really.
Like mine.
That video all over the.
No, I shorthand, I lost water.
Okay.
So my question is, when we do this, should we provide them like coffee and donuts?
Yes,
Like-
but they're not, they don't come out.
Right, like just,
We'll pay for
just
it, yeah.
coffee and donuts, nothing else, not a lunch. I don't care if it's in the middle of the day.
It's for
It's
their own
still
benefit, so,
Coffee and donuts.
Yes,
I
I
agree.
pay for that.
That's
Yeah, I mean,
fine. So
I mean, that's minimal.
And we have
you
to
might
word it.
wanna consider.
Okay, yeah.
What the chicks usually
So
know.
I'd like to
it's
modify my motion, my motion,
Yeah.
that we have a visit from the Alliance for the Aging to help us make that, and that we provide them with coffee and donuts, nothing more. And, we try to get it done,
And we'll spend how much money?
um,
$200?
Wait, how much is a dozen donuts?
Gotta be less than 200.
Like,
Come on,
well, I don't know.
Like $12 and $13.
Are they up to $13? I haven't.
Yeah, $13.
Yeah, but we need, wait, a dozen, we need 10 boxes.
Yeah, like
Oh.
$200. If it's
Oh.
less, well, we don't have to spend it all, but
No, but I'm just saying, if you do 13
10
dozen
boxes.
donuts, and you're
$100.
13, it's $130.
Right, but
So
two
let's-
things of coffee and creamer.
Right,
That's
so
it.
I was gonna say $200.
I just said that, and you said
Well, I
no.
thought you said it was something else.
No, 200.
Right, so
They're just sitting next to each other.
I'm taking notes.
Yes. Go ahead, keep going with your motion.
and that we'll spend no more than $200 for the refreshments for that event.
Second the motion.
Second,
Who seconds?
I second it.
Dory,
So,
okay.
Discussion?
no.
Okay, all good? All in favor? I'm not gonna say that word.
All in favor?
All in favor? Any nays?
Hearing no nays, motion passes.
Pass it. Yeah,
And we keep that for the weekday as we normally do, or is there, or are you guys open to whatever they?
whatever day.
Whatever day they can do it.
I have a question on that. Can we ask them to can we record it so that people, because people, if you could ask if it could be a recorded session that we can release to people if they
All
want
the
it?
stuff we do is not recorded over there when they come in and talk?
No.
No, okay. Okay, it's good.
I'll ask our IT team.
Okay.
you have to ask. them,
Charge
otherwise
time.
it's illegal.
Oh, really?
Yes, we learned this.
Ooh, no, one of
I'll-
them charges me.
Well,
I'll
they got
ask, because if it's
brochures,
during business hours, maybe.
and they got handouts.
Business hours, then you're not.
Yeah,
but if it's not-
script.
Like they just say,
All right, lady.
Sorry, hold on, I can't hear what Nancy.
What they're offering, don't they have a paper script on that?
I'm sure they have information,
Nancy,
but
go ahead.
I mean, I can't speak to them.
Wait.
They're talking about.
It was a very simple, they simply made like X amount of copies to be distributed.
Raise your hand.
So.
There's too many.
Right.
If they were, my question was, do they have anything like in writing? Now, if all these changes are coming up and they're gonna come around and talk about it, they gotta know what they are. And if they were smart, so they're not asked 900 times, they would have brochures and warnings and what's gonna change and what it's gonna be and
I have
whatever.
an article I can
So I
send to
would
you.
Ask that question first, so that we're not worried about how we're going to make copies and do handouts and whatever. Maybe they've got handouts.
They
Maybe,
take care of bringing handouts and materials and.
That's what I'm saying, so.
Yeah.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Time?
I have a
I
lot.
need to know.
It's 8:06.
Okay.